Okay, so this video is long overdue. What is in Garvey's backpack? Basically, what's in his pack is everything that you see here. And we're gonna go over every item one by one. So the pack is a Granite Gear. I don't remember the exact model name, but it is about as old as Garvey is. When I got him this backpack, he wasn't even tall enough to stand up in it. So that's how long he's had it. And when I pull it out, he knows we're going hiking. So over here are his dishes. They're just Frisbees, or hippie plates as they're sometimes referred to. So his bed is this yellow Z-Rest. Folds up and goes on the back of my pack. And if it gets too hot, I doubt he'll even lay on it, but I like to use it as a seat also. And on top of his sleeping pad are his fleece blankets. He has one for the top, one for the bottom. Again, this time of year, he probably will not want anything on top of him. It'll be too hot. And they travel in the gallon Ziploc freezer bag to keep them dry. And one goes in each side of the backpack to balance it out. So the pack always has his Frisbees, his bowls, and it always has his blankets. Those are the two things he pretty much always carries. His light up ball, believe it or not, he still wants to play ball after hiking, 17 to 20 miles on some days. So it's good to have one of his toys along just so he feels like home. His bandana, of course, he wears that, and it can be dipped into water if need be, or it could be an emergency bandage if necessary. Hopefully not. This leash was given to him at Carver's Gap last November by a couple from Vermont. They had an extra leash, and the funny thing about the story was I had his leash in my hand when we crossed Carver's Gap, and when we were ready to leave, it was gone. Couldn't find it, and this leash was given to us right after that. So he's had it ever since, and it's working. Just a 6-foot leash, and I like this snap enclosure here better than the carabiner. The carabiner seems to be able to twist off a little bit more easily than that type of clip. The light up ball also is good for me to work my plantar tendons at the end of the day. That has a double purpose. Food. I always have soft and hard food for Garvey. So this is about 4 pounds of dry food right here. He'll carry a quart bag on each side of his backpack, and I will carry the rest in my pack and refill his bags as needed. So he has his own flashlight that goes around his collar. And of course he has name tags, emergency phone numbers, vet phone numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how his backpack gets packed. So his blanket goes in first. Next, a quart bag of food. Then on top of that, one of his dishes. Then I'll split the soft food. And then do the same thing on the other side. So the other thing that Garvey usually always carries on top of his backpack is his dog tog. His dog tog is a rain poncho that I made out of the legs from my frog tog pants. Believe it or not, this does keep him a little bit drier and less muddy. And in the winter time, when there's wet snow or freezing rain, it's pretty much essential. And that's pretty much it. That's what's in Garvey's pack. If you have any questions about what we've just gone over, or anything that I forgot to mention, please leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them.